Hi, welcome back to Bobchi's Corner. We're in my kitchen. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Barb. As usual, I'm starting off again with my rice. I am toasting it until I smell that nice nutty smell coming from it before I put it into my rice maker. So what I'm doing today is I'm following this recipe that I found because I'm using what I have. And I had ground turkey in my freezer, which I pulled out. And the recipe is honey garlic turkey bowls. So that's what I'm gonna meal prep. But I'm doing this with what I have on hand. I guess let's get to it. So this is just about done. I'm gonna put this into the rice maker and get this going. I have 2 cups of rice here. I'm going to use 3 cups of water, and I'm going to salt the water with 2 teaspoons of salt. Start with a little bit of olive oil. So that's got to be a tablespoon. I'm going to put this on a medium high. So I'm just going to brown my turkey, take it out once it's done, and put everything else into the pot here. So I'm starting with browning my turkey. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my garlic. And that is like 2 small cloves. I couldn't get my turkey to really get browned because it was previously frozen, so therefore it does have a lot of liquid in it from thawing out. So hopefully I can get it somewhat browned without burning the garlic. It also calls for, the recipe says to mix in my green beans at this point. I was supposed to cut them, but because these are not fresh, these are canned, I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. To this, I need about a tablespoon of honey. Oh, not just honey, but I also need some broth. I have my veggie broth here, tomato based. Probably doesn't go, but that's alright. It will do. What I got. And it says to do like 5.5 tablespoons. I'm not going to measure out 5.5 tablespoons. That's about 1/3 of a cup, I believe. So there. That will keep the garlic from burning. Let me see if I can do 1 tablespoon of honey. Uh-oh. It's alright. I'll do 2. Since I already over poured, might as well even out to 2. 2 teaspoons of sriracha. And 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I'm just eyeballing everything. And salt and pepper to taste. onion, my squash, salt, some pepper, I'm putting this all back in. Let's give this a little taste. Oh, that's pretty good. Does need a little bit more salt. Maybe a little bit more pepper. A little bit more sriracha. Although I could have put it on top of the meal prep, but that's all right. I'll mix it in. I've got, I guess my green beans were they're not stringless. I grew the wrong kind, I guess, because they're a little stringy. Something to take note for this upcoming gardening season. I think I do want to add a little bit more honey. This is done. And I am just waiting for my rice to finish, and then we can put all this together. So as usual, I am going to start with a half a cup of rice. My rice is cooked. Ooh, still hot, still hot. So there's my half a cup. And I'm just gonna go through this and fill these up. And I measured out the entire container, and it turns out 5 servings is approximately 535 grams. So I'll be doing around 535 grams into each container, and that should finish that off. And then I'm going to top it with some sriracha. So I'm just going to keep doing this and getting my preps all done. So we're done. This is what it looks like. Here we have it. So thank you once again for joining me in Bobchi's Corner in my kitchen while I did my meal prep of ground turkey. What was that? Honey garlic, sriracha, and veggies. So I hope to see you soon. Until next time.